ओम जय स्वाहा माता।
बोले वृंदावन श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। Devotees, Janmashtami will be celebrated very shortly, and we would like to put our focus, our attention, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. It is said, whenever unrighteousness is in the ascendant, righteousness is on the decline. The Lord manifests Himself. As in the Gita, He said, Yada yada hi dharmasya ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. He gave 3 compelling reasons why He manifests Himself. 1, to destroy adharma or unrighteousness. 2, to restore righteousness, dharma. And 3, for the protection of His devotees, those who have surrendered themselves to Him. So whenever circumstances exist where these 3 factors have to be fulfilled, the Lord manifests Himself. And as we have been told, there are 24 manifestations. As a matter of fact, if I may mention this, Bhagavad Mahapuran says 23. They call it Leela or Leela Avatar. Now, we say that there are 24 manifestations. Loosely we say that 10 major ones and 14 minor ones. Buddha, many consider to be a manifestation, many don't. So this is why Bhagavad Mahapuran might have said 23, not inclusive of Buddha. But the Hindu society is so very inclusive. They try to bring in everything, to strike a oneness, a balance, so to speak. But whatever it may be, the concept is that the Lord manifests Himself from time to time. About 5,000 of years ago, there was this powerful individual whose name was Kans, and he was accompanied by many demonic forces, and they all created havoc, anarchy, a lot of problems, challenges, difficulties that the devoted ones were under pressure. The 3 factors that are necessary for manifestation were more or less existing. Dharma was rising, unrighteousness. Dharma was declining. And the devotees were traumatized. They were all subjected to various atrocities. Life was a hell right here. They had no alternative but to turn towards that Lord to ask Him for His timely intervention. They pray to Him. Bhajle Govind, Bhajle Govind, Bhajle Govindam. Ye duniya hai Prabhu ki maya, Bhajle Govindam. Bhajle Govind, Bhajle Govind, Bhajle Govindam. Ye duniya hai Prabhu ki maya, Bhajle Govindam. Prabhu ji mere aavo, Prabhu ji mere aavo, Prabhu ji mere aavo. Bhajle Govind, Bhajle Govind, Bhajle Govindam. Ye duniya hai Prabhu ki maya, Bhajle Govindam. Chahare ora mera bhayo dasi. अखिया हरि दर्शन की प्यासी. समित आओ जी आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। प्रभु जी मेरे आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंदम। ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया भजले गोविंदम। विनती तेरा प्रभु कोई न जाने। प्रभु तुझे प्रभु कोई न माने। प्रभु तुझे प्रभु कोई न माने। आके गलियां बजाओ जी आओ। प्रभु जी मेरे आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। ये भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंदम। ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया भजले गोविंदम। भजले गोविंदम भजले गोविंदम। The devotees prayed more than 5,000 of years ago, and I believe in today's world we should also be praying in the very same way because of the circumstances existing. They prayed, "Oh Lord, please come. Please come, we are seeking you, O Lord." On the four sides there is darkness. Darkness of despair, depression, hopelessness, pervading on all sides. Our eyes are thirsting for your darshan. Akhya hari darshan ki pyasi. We are craving to see you, O Lord. You are the only solution to life's problems. Please come and satisfy this thirst of our eyes, O Lord. We depend upon you. Lord, no one knows you. No one knows of your power. And yet, there are so many others who show no respect to you. They don't listen to your words, to your guidance, to your teachings. They do whatever they feel to do, bringing so many others into pain, grief, discomfort, even death and destruction. Lord, please come. We need you. There is no one else but you who can champion our cause. Aao Prabhuji, aao. गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो। हे गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो। गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो। गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो। राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो। हे राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो। राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो। राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरि हरि। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरि हरि। श्री कृष्ण Govind, Shri Krishna Govind, Hare Murari. Shri Krishna Govind, Hare Murari. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Govinda Guru Hari Gopal Guru. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Radha Raman Hari Govinda Guru. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Hari. Hey Govinda Bolo Hari Gopal Bolo. Hey Radha Raman Hari Govinda Bolo. Devotees, the Lord is very easy to please. He never wants his devotees to be in tension, in discomfort. And as history will recall, the Lord manifested himself in the form of Leela Purushottam Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And so, the night he appeared, which is in the dark night in the month of Bhado, the 8th day, at midnight, the Lord appeared to remove the darkness from the lives of his devotees. He came in dark night to put his devotees into light, to remove the burdens, to destroy adharma, to re-establish dharma, to protect his devotees. The Lord performed many leelas. He is called Leela Purushottam. Leela Purushottam. That Supreme Purush who performed so many wonderful leelas. Leaving these wonderful events first to reflect upon, as Raman would tell us, to reflect upon the glories of the Lord, the leelas of the Lord, to really focus upon them, chant them. You know what happens? This is one of the safest, best, surest means of removing what we call Mayajal, the net of the illusion which binds us to this world. Everybody's caught up in some net, you know. Everybody. How do I free myself from these different forms of bondage? This is one of the easiest means. Chanting the glories of the Lord. So he came, he enacted various leelas, and these leelas have been documented. And as I said, to reflect upon them, to identify with them, you know, it helps us to free ourselves from bondage. Ramayana says, Ram Anant Anant Gunani. That Lord is infinite, his glories are infinite. But we live in a finite world. We are all limited. But in a limited way, therefore, we will reflect upon his glories. But I want to do so through the medium of a simple bhajan. That Lord manifests himself based upon time-based circumstances. But you know what? It is my firm belief that he can manifest any moment, anytime, anywhere, dependent upon the call of his devotees, if the factors are right. What I mean is that he can come and he should come into our lives in a personal way. You don't have to wait for Satyug, Treta, Dwapar. In Kali Yuga, he can come and come anytime. But it depends upon our call. There's this simple bhajan, which I'll chant, you can join me. It tells us of some of the leelas of the Lord. And we shall look at it. How does this bhajan really, how do these leelas really apply to me, the individual? Are the conditions right for the Lord to come? And I say yes. but we appeal to Him. Oh Lord, please come. एक बार फिर तो आओ, बन बन बिछड़ने वाली लीला दिखाओ भगवान, लीला रचाने वाली एक बार फिर तो आओ, बन बन बिछड़ने वाली लीला दिखाओ भगवान, लीला रचाने वाली एक बार फिर तो आओ। क्रोधादि काम हमको बनकर असुर सताते, क्रोधादि काम हमको बनकर असुर सताते, इनसे बचाओ भगवान, इनसे बचाओ भगवान, जन की बचाने वाली एक बार फिर तो आओ। गिरिवर उठा के तुमने, ब्रज की बचाया तुमने, गिरिवर उठा के तुमने, ब्रज की बचाया तुमने, अब फिर वही समय है, अब फिर वही समय है, नटवर कहाने वाली एक बार फिर तो आओ। बन बन चरा के जिनके गोपाल तुम कहाए, बन बन चरा के जिनके गोपाल तुम कहाए, गौवे तुम्हें बुलाए, गौवे तुम्हें बुलाए, आओ चराने वाली एक बार फिर तो आओ। कंसादि को बध कर भूभार था मिटाया, कंसादि को बध कर भूभार था मिटाया, अब पाप भर है, अब पाप भर है, भूभार हरने वाली एक बार फिर तो आओ। भक्ति की तेरा सुन के आवो किशोर भगवन, भक्ति की तेरा सुन के आवो किशोर भगवन, दुनिया के सुख से भर दो, दुनिया के सुख से भर दो, श्री कृष्ण नाम वाली दुनिया के सुख से भर दो, श्री राम नाम वाली एक बार फिर तो आओ। बन बन बिछड़ने वाली लीला दिखाओ भगवान, लीला चाहने वाले एक बार फिर तो आओ, एक बार। Oh Lord, you came in the past and you performed various leelas, but today I'm asking you to again manifest or come within this earth, this body of mine. For this body is a microcosm. Yatha pindi tatha brahmande. All that exists in the macrocosm exists in the microcosm. So Lord, in me, Kansa exists. Aghasur, Bakasur, Dhenukasur, in the form of all these negative qualities, conditioning that I experience, to which I am subjected. My life is a torture, is a burden. So Lord, you came in the past, you destroy all these demonic forces. I'm asking you to come now. In the past, you uplifted that Mount Govardhan to champion the cause of the Gopan Gwal. In me, what is happening, O Lord? All the naris are challenged. The energy flow is not right. I am buffeted by the waters of sensuality. The indriyas, the senses are distracted, attracted, all different sides. You are the only one to help to restore that mountain of mental advancement, O Lord. Uplift it within me as you did many, many years ago, 5,000 of years ago. Save me from all these distractions around that naturally would destroy me. Lord, I need you. So you performed those leelas way back. Today I'm asking that you perform those leelas within me. As I go through the flourish of the world process, this flourish, so to speak, this bun which you came and danced, I want to come into this bun. As I go through life's various processes, Lord, the senses like the cows, they cry out for your protection. The gopis, the gwal, they all cry out for your protection. As you came in the past, you destroyed all these demonic forces. You championed their cause. So too, I'm asking, come here, O Lord, inside of me. Lord, I'm inviting you, but I'm also opening my heart to you. You know, if you invite someone and that door of yours is shut, how could they get in? And this is the problem with many of us. We say, oh Lord, come, oh Lord, come, oh Lord, come. But we don't open the door of the heart. How God will come? How will He come? So we have to open the heart. Open the heart. Invite Him, let Him come. And we are saying, oh Lord, my heart is open. I want you in me. Come, champion my cause. Listen to this call of devotion, Prabhuji. This call of bhakti. This world is tormented. Who could honestly say that they have happiness at all times? We have pain, discomfort, disappointment mostly, and in between a spattering of happiness that we call happiness. But what is it? It flatters to deceive. It's only for a moment. For next moment you cry again. Oh Lord, this is my condition. A pitiable condition, Lord. And only you can help me. Lord, I'm like a bird trapped in a cage. I'm just getting some grains, and I believe I'm carried away that this is my happiness, not realizing I'm entrapped. I'm in bondage. You're the only one who can free me, O Lord. I'm turning to you. Ek baar fir to aao. One more time, please come. Please come. Or come here. Do you want God devotees? You know, we sing the bhajan, clap nice, feel good about it. But what do we understand by it? Do we really live it? And over we keep saying, life is nothing but an empty dream unless one realizes the Supreme. God makes a difference. And I've emphasized time and again, the reason for this is simple. The Mahavakyas of the Vedas, Aham Brahmasmi. What is my true nature? My true nature is divinity. True nature is divinity. I am not body. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I am the form of bliss, consciousness. I am one with that divine. But devotee, we don't behave so. We don't even realize it. Eat, drink, make merry when you're dead bury. This is what you think life is. There's deviant behavior. Deviant behavior. Anytime you stray away from the path of spirituality, you're looking for trouble. And this is why the majority of the world has problems. because they have strayed away from the path of divinity. They have deviated, and deviant behavior is bound to bring problems. And this is our condition. Whether you accept it or you don't, this is our condition. Deviant behavior causes our pain. No man is free from pain because of deviant behavior. What we need to do, get back. Get back to that state of true nature, divinity. This is why we keep saying, life is nothing but an empty dream unless you realize the Supreme. Who is that Supreme? He is one with you. I am one with Him. That is the ultimate objective. Aham Brahm Asmi. Now this is nothing new. To many it may sound strange. How I could say that I am God. I'm not saying I am God. I'm supposed to be one with Him. But I can't identify. It's like a jar. You have a jar. Let's say an earthen pitcher. Air everywhere, air inside. But we identify whatever inside by the confines, because of the confines of the jar. Remove the jar. Mash it up. Get rid of it. Where is the inside air? Where is the outside air? All become one. All become one. For this is its nature. And this is what we have to understand. This jar, this earthen pitcher of ours, inside of it is that air, so to speak, what the analogy I just used, divinity. It's bound up by this imaginary knot we call Maya. We need to free ourselves, devotees. We need to free ourselves. And so Bhagavan manifested Himself from time to time to show us the way, show us the pathway. But believe me, there is none as blind as he who has eyes and refuses to see. None as he who is so deaf, has ears but refuses to listen. And this is man's problem. We impose upon ourselves spiritual blindness, spiritual deafness, yet we expect to experience happiness. No way. No way. So the journey is very simple, yet very, very profound. It could be very technical. Invite God into your lives. Open the heart, let Him come in. And if that happens, hate, anger, lust, greed, jealousy, these negativities cannot be there. All this animosity in today's world, all the crime, the negativities, could they exist? They all exist because of deviant behavior. Man needs to get back to that point of spirituality, his true nature. And we can help ourselves a lot, chanting the name, praising the Lord. So let's join. Giridhari Murari Govinda Giridhari Murari Govinda Radhe Krishna Murari Govinda Radhe Krishna Murari Govinda Ghanasham Murari Govinda Ghanasham Murari Govinda Giridhari Murari Govinda
Om Jai Swaha Mata Maya Jai Swaha Mata Tum Agni ki Shakti Tum Agni ki Shakti Tum Sachi Mata Om Jai Swaha